we got some bad news to discuss around your Los Angeles Lakers as still they cannot beat the Denver Nuggets. So we'll talk about that. Then also a Denver Nugget, Michael Porter Jr. Does it make sense for the Lakers to trade for him? An NBA insider had some thoughts on that. But before we do so, if you guys could help us out, get this video out to more and more Lakers fans. Just go down, click the share button, then select the Twitter or X icon, and then click post to Twitter. It really helps us out, guys, trying to get this Lakers channel out to more and more fans. So if you guys could, post this video to Twitter, and let's dive into today's show. All right, so the bad news, Lakers fans, they got embarrassed yet again by the Denver Nuggets. I mean, you would think a new season would come along, the Lakers would make adjustments, maybe JJ Redick has some magic he can deploy to just get the Lakers over the hump of the Denver Nuggets. But no, they fell on Saturday, 127-102 in an absolute heartbreaking game for us Lakers fans. And, the thing that really drives me crazy about, the Lakers matchup with the Nuggets is, I don't think like the talent disparity on two rosters is as extreme as it's shown over the last couple of matchups. But I do think it is just a terrible matchup for the Lakers and specifically for Anthony Davis. I mean, we have seen Jokic time after time again just play his best brand of basketball when matched up with AD. And AD, one of the best defensive players in the league, but Jokic still has his number. And the Nuggets as a whole just has the Lakers number. I mean, the last 10 regular season matchups, there's a whole lot of red on this graphic, and they've actually lost 8 of their last 9 playoff games versus Denver. But, I mean, this is dating back to even 2022 since Jokic has really hit his prime. The Lakers just have no answer for him. I mean, only winning 3 out of those 10 matchups. It has truly been one of the most dominating performances, team versus team, we have seen in the NBA. And, listen, this team has a ceiling in the West. Like, the Lakers are a very good team so far. I don't want to call them great because they still have a long way to go, but they're a good team. But they also have some serious matchup issues with some of the top teams in the Western Conference. Like, I don't think they match up well with, let's just say, the Mavericks, the Thunder, and specifically the Denver Nuggets. And if you go in yet again to the playoffs, potentially matching up with Denver, you're asking to get beat in about 4 or 5 games. And, the Lakers, father, whatever you want to call it, over the last couple of years has been this guy, Nikola Jokic. And he yet again had another amazing performance. He had 34 points, 13 rebounds, 8 assists. He is just a walking triple-double. And, funny enough, I think Jokic might actually have a play at the MVP yet again this season, but he was a plus 39 when he was out there in 37 minutes. But it wasn't last night. It wasn't just all last year. It's actually been for the last 4 years where Jokic has absolutely dominated this ball club. I mean, these stats look like 2K numbers. These look like my career stats when I'm playing on rookie mode. And it's probably how Jokic feels getting matched up with Anthony Davis at any time. And, you see the numbers, like he's averaging double-digit rebounds, almost a triple-double for the last 4 seasons against the Lakers. And, straight up, like, the Lakers just don't have an answer on their roster for the Nuggets front court, specifically Jokic. Like, Anthony Davis, he just is, I think he's just a little too small for Jokic. Like, he gets him down there in the low block. Jokic can get to any move he wants. He can turn that shoulder and it's just either an easy jump hook or obviously we know he is such an elite passer. If the Lakers do double team him, he can kick it out really quickly. They get that ball moving around the perimeter and it just leads to open 3 after open 3. And, AD offensively, you would think it would be a great matchup for him going up against Jokic. He's a lot more faster than he is. But that hasn't been the case. And on Saturday, he struggled again. I mean, Anthony Davis has had an awesome start to the season. Almost averaging 30-plus points per game. But still, against the Nuggets on Saturday, 14 points, 10 rebounds, 6 of 19 from the field as a big man. That is awful. And he was a minus 26. But again, it wasn't just last night. It's the last 4 years for AD. Now, you may be saying, 2021, he put up good numbers against the Nuggets. Well, that was just in one game. And, look at the other 3 years, like 22 points a game last year, 18 points a game in 22, and in 2020, 17 points per game. Like, he just hasn't been the same guy going up against Jokic. I would like maybe the Lakers offense to get him more one-on-one opportunities kind of in that short post area just for he can really use his athleticism to get around Jokic. But, they just haven't made that adjustment. And, listen, if the Lakers want to get over this Nuggets hurdle, they need AD to play at the level he's capable of. Now, I'm not saying he's going to completely, take Jokic out of the game where it's like, oh, Jokic is only averaging, 18 points, 8 assists, 8 rebounds against the Lakers. I don't think that'll ever be a possibility just because I don't think Anthony Davis has enough weight on his frame to, maintain and to keep up with him. But he can neutralize him. He can do a better job than what he's been doing in the years past. I understand, like, a lot of Lakers fans want them to go trade for a center. Maybe that will help kind of slow down Jokic a little bit in these big-time games. But I think the number one way you slow down Jokic, straight up, Anthony Davis just has to play better. But I want you guys to answer this question for me. Can the Lakers beat the Denver Nuggets in a 7-game series? You guys let me know. Y for yes, N for no. I'm going to make this the pin comment on today's show. So if YouTube throws an ad break your way, sit back, let it play, and let me know your thoughts on if the Lakers can beat the Denver Nuggets in a 7-game series. All right, speaking about Denver Nugget, Michael Porter Jr. Should the Lakers trade for him? We'll talk about that here in a second. But first, got to tell you guys about today's presenting sponsor, and that is PrizePicks. If you guys download the PrizePicks app today and sign up today, you guys will get $50 instantly after you create your first $5 lineup. And the best part is you don't even need to win to receive the $50 bonus. It is guaranteed. Just make sure you plug in promo code CLNS. Now, PrizePicks is the best place to get real money sports action with over 10 million members and billions of dollars in awarded winnings. PrizePicks has made daily fantasy sports accessible to all. You just pick more or less on at least 2 players for a shot to win up to 100 times your cash. Run your game all season long on PrizePicks. And with Thanksgiving on Thursday, they got a sweet deal going on right now, where 1 yard equals 1 win on PrizePicks for Tyreek Hill's receiving yard. So take advantage. It's only a limited time offer, so don't miss out. If you guys want to add a little more juice to your Thanksgiving football viewing experience. So download the PrizePicks app today. Plug in promo code CLNS to get $50 instantly after you play your first $5 lineup. Download the app today. Use code CLNS to get $50 instantly after you play your first $5 lineup. But massive shout out to PrizePicks for sponsoring today's show. PrizePicks, run your game. So it's actually Fadeaway World's Eddie Bitar who linked Michael Porter Jr. to the Los Angeles Lakers. Now, I kind of raised an eyebrow when I saw this at first because, one, I don't really think there's a trade package available that could allow the Lakers to land Michael Porter Jr., but let's see what Eddie had to say. So he says with a 10-5 record, the Lakers are looking strong but might need reinforcements to truly reach an elite level in a stacked Western Conference. A player they could target is Michael Porter Jr., one of the best pure shooters in the league. Porter Jr. is posting 18.2 points per game and 6.8 rebounds per game on 39.4% from 3 this season, but his shooting percentage is 40.9% for his career and could hit that mark again playing alongside James and Davis. The Denver Nuggets are 8-6 and might need to consider their salary cap situation along with their depth chart because they have lost too many pieces over the years. A trade with the Lakers would give them a deeper bench and a new starting shooting guard. Talk about that, and we provide what a package could look like for both teams. So I was curious, what's the package that they're coming up with for Michael Porter? Oh, this was it, and I think it's a little ludicrous. So obviously it's the Lakers receiving MPJ, and then it's the Nuggets receiving Austin Reeves, Jared Vanderbilt, Gabe Vincent, and a 2029 first-round pick. Now, I already had a tough time kind of looking at this deal without the first-round pick because I would hate giving up Austin Reeves. Honestly, I could see Reeves and MPJ's value on the open market being similar. But the fact that you have to attach a first-round pick in this deal, I think is ludicrous. I don't really understand it, but I'll give you guys more thoughts here in a second. But first, I want to get you guys' thoughts on this. Would you make this trade for Michael Porter Jr.? Austin Reeves, Vanderbilt, Gabe Vincent, and a 2029 first. Give me a T for trade or a P for pass. I'm sure you guys can assume this, but I would not make this deal. I think Austin Reeves has just been too special this year, and I understand the Lakers do have a need for some more size on the perimeter, a guy who can just knock down open shots in the flow of an offense. But is Michael Porter Jr. really that answer? Now, Porter Jr., he's the best spot-up guy in the league. Like on a points-per-possession basis, it's actually him or Norman Powell normally at the top over the last 4 years, and this guy's a dead-eye from beyond the arc. 3 of the last 4 seasons, almost averaging 40% from downtown. And, the thing I love about Porter's game so much is, even this guy right in his hip pocket, he's still able to rise up over the top and just get to that release point. He's able to knock down an open jumper. But still, I'm just not really in love with this trade. And more on why I say no is that the Lakers need size, rim protection, and perimeter defense. MPJ is a very, very talented player. Don't get me wrong. But it's not enough to give up for Austin Reeves plus a first-round pick. Like, I would almost rather have the Lakers, if they are going to go, package Reeves and a first, go get like a true dominant center. I don't know if I would do that for Walker Kessler, but I would rather have Kessler in a deal like that over a guy like MPJ. So, again, I understand the thought process here. You want to get another catch-and-shoot guy on the perimeter next to Bron and AD. We know how valuable those, that archetype of player is next to those guys, but I just think it's a little too much to give up. Now, one last reminder, if you guys could share this video on social media, just go down there, click that share icon, and post that sucker on Twitter. I would really appreciate it. Help us get this video out to more and more Lakers fans. But we'll see you guys next time. As always, go Lakers.